This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the PremiereTrade Market Wrap.
This is the Market Wrap. I'm Jack Lott, and this is the James Dix Financial Network. U.S. consumer prices increased 0.3% in December, slightly more than anticipated, excluding food and energy. However, the core consumer price index increased 0.2% as expected. Industrial production was unchanged in December with 0% growth. Economists were looking for a 0.2% decline in December's output. Capacity utilization fell to 81.4 in December from a revised 81.6 in November. Industrial production up 1.5% from year-ago levels. According to the Mortgage Bankers Association's weekly application survey, mortgage application volume skyrocketed for the second consecutive week, rising 28.4% during the week ending January 11th. Airbus said it trailed Boeing Company in logging new orders last year by a total of 72 civilian jets, but beat its U.S. rival in terms of deliveries. Airbus also projected that its 2008 orders will exceed deliveries, of which it has scheduled over 470. Oracle says it agreed to buy BEA Systems for about $7.85 billion, a compromise price that ends months-long dispute over the value of the software company. Bank of America will drastically reorganize its corporate investment division as it retreats to focus on its core competencies of big business banking, after laying off about 650 people on top of the 500 layoffs announced back in October. And after a decade, Fidelity has reopened their Magellan Fund. The reopening of Magellan comes as aging investors have been tapping into savings and causing the fund's assets to dwindle. It's still a titan at $45 billion, but well off its unwieldy $105 billion in assets that it saw in its peak back in the late 1990s. Scheduled economic reports coming out on Thursday, initial jobless claims, housing starts for December, and the January Philly Fed survey. In earnings news today, J.P. Morgan Chase said its fourth quarter profit fell 34% after its exposure to subprime mortgages, though that was much smaller than the banking peers like Citigroup, Inc., devalued its portfolio by $1.3 billion. Wells Fargo said fourth quarter profit fell 38% as more borrowers missed payments on home loans. Net income declined to $1.36 billion or 41 cents a share. Knight Capital saying fourth quarter earnings rising 5% as increased stock market volatility boosted demand for its trading services. Net income jumped to $49.6 million. That's 52 cents a share. Scheduled earnings coming out on Thursday include Merrill Lynch, Continental Airlines, Briggs & Stratton, Advanced Micro Devices, Huntington Bankshares, Seagate Technologies, Washington Mutual, and Samsung. Some of the stocks in the news today. Taser International saying that it received 2 new orders from law enforcement agencies in Las Vegas and an unnamed foreign country. Northwest Airlines has entered into formal merger discussions with Delta and will look for another partner if Delta tries to merge with United. And Ambac Financial will slash its dividend 67% and raise more than $1 billion in new capital to preserve its AAA credit rating. And that's the Market Wrap. I'm Jack Lott, and this is the James Dix Financial Network.